Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wormhole. Let me know how this sounds. My name is Aaron Winnick Anthony, and I'm here bringing you the Bells and Chimes of Houston's 6th anniversary tournament. We have a few rounds still left. We are 3 rounds in. The round 3 is finishing up right now. 2 rounds to go. And we'll bring you the last 2 rounds without much commentary, just so you can kind of watch some of the awesome tournament play here. And then we'll go into our final 4 that will be our final women. We actually have a huge turnout here today. Let me see if I'll do some Wormhole cam switching. Of course, a bunch of people are outside right now, too. But we are celebrating 6 years of the Women's Pinball League, the Bells and Chimes, here in Houston, Texas. Huge shout out to our class of 2018. We all have our badges.
Say hello.
Hi. Oh, okay. Thanks, Mark. A guest appearance by Mark Gammons. We've had some other special guests today to celebrate. We have a bunch of classes, so I am the class of 2022. And we've got a bunch of the original class of 2018. We've taken a bunch of class pictures today, too. You can see all the balloons. There's cake. The trophies today are actually little cakes as well, which is super fun. So
Barracora, here it is.
All right. Can you hear me? Let's see. I'm trying to figure it. Okay. I think we got it set up. If anyone can hear me, let me know. But
is there a way to draw on the screen?
There is. I'm not an expert at it. Are you heading out? Bye. Thank you for all the candy.
Yes, thank you for the candy.
Jamie, I might try your telestrator. I'm so sorry if I messed it up. I think I know how to do it. Did you want to draw on something?
I was just going to tell them how to play the game.
Okay, sure.
Generally,
Let's see if
what
this works.
What are the deals about the game? So this one is set up. Bye-bye. I'll see ya. This one's set up a little bit weird. So you got the drop targets on the left and the ones on the right as well. But you can't hit them down. You have to hit them down in order. Mm-hmm. So you have to hit it down in the order of how it is spelled in order for it to actually process it going through. Once you do, it doesn't matter which side you go with first, but once you do either all of the left drop targets, or all of the right, it'll light your lock. Depending on which one you do, it'll light the lock either on the left upper side, you can kind of see the scoop there, or it will light the lock up all the way at the top when it says, where it says bonus value when lit. Mm-hmm. You can actually stack the multi-ball, which is a really good way to get a lot of points. Otherwise, if you just hit some of the drop targets down, you can light that spinner and just go spinner all day with those 3, the rollover on the top.
Yeah, and I'll say one of the things about this game, too, is that multi-ball is more safety than points necessarily.
Yes,
it's not
unless you can do a ton of stuff during
Exactly. It's not necessarily a jackpot, but if you also drain when you have a ball locked, it'll then pop out and kind of serve as a sort of ball save that you've activated.
Exactly.
So always good to try to get a ball locked. Mm-hmm. It's not necessarily crucial to activate the multi-ball, but you kind of can't avoid it sometimes, and you're not going to complain about a multi-ball, of course.
No, of course. Never complain about the multi-ball.
Yeah. And then did you talk about the top lanes at all, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Sorry, I was focused on some of them.
A little bit, but not really. Yeah. That is your bonus, correct?
Yes, but so you can move them independently with each of the flippers. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
You can move it left and right and all of that. If you were to go through 1 twice and 1 is already lit, it'll just light up 4 instead. But you can also, if it was about to go through 1, you could move the light over to 2 or 3, and it'll light 1 instead. So honestly, if you're able to be quick enough, you won't even ever light 4, 5, or 6.
Sure. Because
you'll just keep constantly going with 1, 2, and 3. That's only for if you're really trying to get all of those lit up. It is a little difficult.
Yeah. And this is Veronica playing here, who I believe is class of 2021. And but took a little bit of a break and has come back more recently. And it's been super great having her at all of the tournaments recently. I played with her at Gina Lowe's house last month. And all right, we've got a decent start going there.
She's pretty good. She kicked my butt at some Labyrinth.
Very nice.
Last, what was that? The last Wormhole Monday.
Okay, very nice.
Yep. And then obviously we have our beautiful, gorgeous Elizabeth Dronet.
Who I know. Well, I'm like, we realize we're streaming them right behind us, so I'll try to talk a little quietly so we don't disturb it. But Elizabeth is fantastic wearing her Space City shirt. And because she might want us to mention this, I'll mention it while she's up. She designed some great new Bells and Chimes shirts, which you can get from silverballswag.com. They don't say Houston on them. They're just general Bells and Chimes. So wherever you're from, highly recommend going to checking them out. And it serves as kind of a little fundraiser for Bells and Chimes Houston. They're very cute, so I'm looking at getting one.
I will look at getting one too. I don't have enough pinball shirts in my wardrobe.
You'll get them.
I got a Wormhole one. As soon as I came here, I was like, I need one of those. And I don't have a Bells and Chimes one yet, so I think I'll look into getting one of those too.
You know, I've started to accumulate a high number of pinball shirts, but I still don't have a Bells and Chimes. I feel like that's a niche that I need to fill.
I completely agree. The pinball community is already kind of niche.
Yeah.
The Bells and Chimes is like another level towards niche.
I know, and I will say, I do have some niche shirts. I've got some barrels of... Oh, thank you very much. I said, we're great at this, so thanks. I've got some Barrels of Fun Labyrinth shirts designed, the Labyrinth one by the awesome Jessica DiNardo, who is also here today.
Yes,
works for Barrels
she's
of
amazing.
Fun.
And the pin that I got, she also did design the pin.
Oh, really?
I did not bring it up, but she did design the pin that I got during that
cool.
mystery.
I did not realize that. That's awesome.
So she's got about, just to talk about the game real quick.
Please, go for it.
She's got like half and half on both sides. So if she's trying to go for the multi-ball, she really could go either side. Doesn't have the spinner lit yet, so it's not worth a ton of points, but I would keep shooting for it because, again, as said before, the multi-ball is more for safety. There is no jackpot in this game, so if you get it, again, it's more just to be like... a little bit of a breather almost.
And it is easier to go for BARR because it's only 3 drops down as opposed to 5 on the other side. So that's usually the more common strategy. But you're also going to just kind of hit drops as you go. So you'll take them as they come.
Yeah. And they are worth about the same. The Akora side is obviously going to give you a little more just because you're hitting down more targets, but in terms of locking the ball and everything, it's going to give you the same amount of points.
Sure, and we got ball lock lit up there on the left.
The scoop up
the
there.
Scoop, yep, on the left.
And if she's able to hit up there, then she will be able to plunge another ball, and it will let that one go. And she will be in the multi-ball. That little...
oh, nice save.
That was a very good save. The little... what is that? The horseshoe? The horseshoe up there. It
nice job. They
scores
got
your
it in the
target
lock.
bonus. It is a pretty great place if you can keep shooting it up there. But it's a little dangerous. And she did activate the multi-ball, by the way. So now it's gonna let go of that other ball. See how she can handle 2 at once. And there's no ball save because it's in early solid state. So.
And the spinner is flashing up a storm over on the left, but just stopped. Still will take a good spinner rip any day. And so usually what you want to do is try to trap up with one of them here if you can to kind of secure that safety.
Cradling it,
can be hard to do. Oh, right down. But still got one going.
It's hard to do, and it's just not as fun.
Yeah.
2 at once, the chaos, it's a little bit fun.
Yeah, it's true. Sometimes the best ways of playing pinball, like for points, are not the most fun.
No,
so.
yeah, it's definitely not the best way to play it, but maybe the most fun way to play it.
Yeah, that's true. I appreciate that philosophy.
Yeah.
You get so caught up in, well, the best strategy to do this. Well, you know what? I didn't win, but I had the most fun.
Yeah, I have really not practiced my... That was still a
They
really
had a great
good
ball there. That was really good.
They're sitting at... Where's the score
just under
there?
700. Yeah, you can see right there.
Sorry, it's also right behind me, so I'm just like,
I know.
Just turn around real quick.
It's so tempting.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty solid score, especially considering that they're on their ball 1 right now.
Absolutely. We'll take that as a start any day.
Definitely.
And now Alice is going headphones on. I believe Alice is class of 2023 for Houston Pinball, Bells and Chimes, but Alice has been playing for a bit before that as well. Alice, also our Texas women's state champion this past year, represented very strongly up in, what was it, Illinois or Wisconsin? I can't remember.
I don't know where it was, but...
I watched it all, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I watched it as well.
It was Wizards World, so Alice did fantastic.
I think it's in Illinois.
Okay.
But don't quote me on that.
Okay. Chat, let us know.
Yeah, she's in general a really great player.
Yes. Indiana. Okay, thank you.
Indiana. There we go.
It's like, it's one of the ones up there. I can't remember.
It starts with an I.
Yeah.
I was close.
Well, it's confusing because also the Open Championships are Austin at District 82. Dang, tough drain there.
As soon as they got that lock lit, instant drain.
Yeah.
I don't know if it carries over or not. Do you know?
The drops do, but I'm not sure about the lock.
I don't think that the lock does.
Love the little piece to start out. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we're bound to find out.
I know the drops do, so there's a chance the lock does, but
yeah.
I'm always impressed when I can remember which drops were down and which ones weren't. Dang. Okay. Tough drain there.
Tough stuff.
All right. Now we're going to get Elizabeth back up, who had that rough ball and ball one, so once a good one to solidify it here. And again, Elizabeth, our OG class of 2018 originator of Houston Bells and Chimes.
And she runs
fantastic.
A lot of the stuff.
Oh,
not,
yeah.
Not just bells. A lot of the stuff, you will see her just taking control, absolutely girl bossing her way through it.
Yes. And her and Raleigh is her partner in crime, who's been providing a lot of the door prizes. Oh, geez. That was
such a rough drain.
Sling to outlane, man.
The sling to outlane pipeline is terrible. Anytime you get it towards the slings, a lot of people will just start nudging it a lot to try to get it out of the slings as much as possible.
Hitting it too, yeah.
Yep, nudging it forward. Not really. I don't really see a lot of shaking side to side, but
you want to stop the side to side movement.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah.
We're still half and half here on. She could really go either way. It's got 2 on the right, left. If that's what she's going for.
Yep. Nice bounce over, keeping it, getting control, slowing it down. Oh, so close to completing. There we go.
There we go. We got it.
You want to run that over?
Oh.
No. Wrong flipper.
Yeah, wrong flipper. That happens to me a lot. A lot of games it's kind of back and forth. You never know when to start. Before I plunge on a game, I'll usually just hit the flippers to see really what I'm going for, where the roller is going to be.
Kind of get control of it. All right. Thinking about what you want to do. And it's sometimes hard to tell exactly which drops are down. I think there's 1 drop up on the right and 2 on the left.
Yeah, there's 1 on the right and 2 on the left right now. So again, still honestly could go either way. Now, when it's all the way on the edge there, it's a pretty tough and almost a risky shot. Because if you hit that the end there instead of the target, if you just hit a little lower, sometimes it'll shoot it back really fast, depending on how much momentum you had.
Yeah, totally. All right. Just really trying to slow this down here. Okay, good. Got it roll back.
Catch. Nice. So now the lock is lit. She's welcome to hit it up in that scoop. It's a bit of a hard shot because of that bumper. And if you hit the bumper, then you will lose control of the ball.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that
rejection.
Was so close. Oh,
it's a very hard shot to backhand. I have yet to complete it, but again, I only started playing in December, so it's not impossible.
They were really close to hitting it, so I feel like it's possible.
Yeah, I think that it's possible.
Yeah.
But it's very difficult. A lot easier to go from the right flipper instead.
Yeah. Okay. Little breath. Keep going. Oh. That right outlane is really taking everyone down here. But that was a good ball.
Hungry. Just under 1 million points. It's still a very good game for her so far.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that anybody else couldn't easily catch up, though.
Yeah, I mean, we saw just in 1 ball they put up 600,000, so anyone else can do the same.
I feel like it's a... People will say that it's rough. I personally feel that it's a more forgiving game. As long as you can keep control of the ball and you hit your shots. I mean, obviously that's kind of the point of pinball. Yeah, but
oh, nice little dribble there to kind of keep it in play. But yeah, I mean, as you can see though, Elizabeth, amazing player, just has had 2 really rough, unlucky balls too. So that can happen as well. Okay, good nudge.
Very nice. Ooh.
Oh, tried to save it.
It was a good attempt at the save, though. They still hit it with their left flipper. I think the right was just up a little early there.
Totally. All right. I love Veronica's walk-ups here. We got piece, we got dance. I love it.
Bringing the vibes for sure.
And aren't vibes just half of playing pinball, you know?
So Oh, yes.
Get your
Sorry,
head right.
continue.
No, you're good.
The lock is still lit, and they
Yes.
unlocked it last time. So the lock does carry over. I
Yes.
was not paying as much attention, but the lock does carry over. So that's
Okay.
good
Got
news.
that
That is
confirmed.
good news. Missed that roll over there. But
Perfect.
there we go.
Okay.
Now you got it.
Hey, we'll take a bounce in. Okay.
And now starting the multi-ball.
Need walk-up music, yeah.
I agree. Everyone should
mean-
have their own theme.
I play my own music in my headphones, so, I just create my own personal walk-up music, so.
Everyone should have like at least a 5-second little tune that's like, all right,
Yeah.
now you know what's going on.
I
This
mean,
person's
there
up to play.
is a soundboard here now, so I feel like
Oh, we're
there's potential.
totally getting that set up. I'm telling Jamie about that. Like, guys, we need this. This
Yeah.
is a necessity.
At Final Four, get to all pick which of the soundboard is their walk-up sound,
Ooh, just lost the multi-ball, but they only have one target left on the right side there.
Oh, man. Rough drain for her.
Still a really good game.
Yep.
Yeah, 500,000. That's very solid.
Absolutely take that.
I would absolutely take that as well.
Okay, I'm really rooting for Elizabeth to have a solid ball here, no matter what the score is, just to be able to, kind of carry that momentum into the next round.
And how does the finals work in terms of scoring and everything?
So I believe it's a 4-2-1-0 scoring. So first place we get 4, second 2, third 1, and fourth 0. I could be wrong, but that's typically what we do for it. So if you take 2 first, oh man,
Rough game.
you clinch it
Yeah.
automatically. But sorry, Elizabeth, that was a rough one. Okay. So now Tracy wants to put up as much as they can. Just even though there's a lead, you never know what Alice is going to put up from behind.
You never want to risk it. And kind of similarly to the other player, what was that? Veronica. Kind of similar to Veronica.
Yeah.
They have the lock lit, and they only have one target on the other side. So they could stack right now
It's true.
if they tried to go for it. It's difficult. Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Again, there's no jackpots or anything, so stacking it isn't necessarily an amazing thing. It's, again, kind of just more fun to do it that way, but it's not necessarily the greatest strategy.
Tracy's doing some great bounce overs here.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Finally nailed that shot. All right, and cross that million mark. We'll take that. Get some 1, 2, 3 sets while we're at it. Almost knocked that ball out before it actually shot out. All right, now get a little bit of multi-ball action
Seeing
here.
if she'll try to cradle it or not. Looks
Yeah.
like she's...
Going for it. Okay.
There we go. Double cradle there. Had to let it go.
You can tell they're trying. They're just, oh, man. Those
Still have a
outlanes.
ball. Still have a ball. And I believe that the... Well, no, the spinner is not lit.
No.
No.
And by the way, I think Jamie said that he can program that for the
That's
walk-up music.
perfect.
So we'll talk about that. I feel like there's some good potential for Monday night streams for that
I
too.
agree. Monday night, maybe not like huge big tournaments. Really, really great game there.
Yeah. Great score for Tracy.
Yeah. That is phenomenal. Definitely making Alice have to work for that one.
Yeah. And first milestone for Alice. Alice is going to be shooting for that 567,000 mark, trying to get that second place, and then going to set her sights on that 1.2.
Yep. And she does have the lock lit. So probably, if I had to guess, it's probably going to be the first thing she goes for.
Yeah, trying to get under control and then do that.
Ooh, locked.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, man. Brutal.
Still have
Throwing her
pretty good
headphones at
control.
Yeah, I understand. That's how it
It's
made
still
Alice
impressive control of the ball before it went into that out lane.
Yeah,
it was
nothing-
very on edge.
Nothing
but
she could do.
Yeah.
Okay, so what game are we going to be on next?
Was it Deadpool next?
Would you do a little rig move for me if you don't
Yeah,
mind?
I do not mind.
Do you know how to do it?
Well,
Here. Okay, you can look at the screen up top to be able to line it up. Oop. I was in Telestrator mode, so I've got to get out of it. Deadpool? Is that what we're on? Okay. Yes. So we're heading over to Deadpool, which a nice contrast to have Barracora, and then we're going to have Deadpool. And then like I said, we're going to finish on Bonsai Ren, which is hard to stream, but we will do our darndest to try to get something for you to watch. And now let's see how that looks. I think you're going to need to tilt the score cam down. Here, I can come over and do it.
Mine's there. Yeah. Good job. I was thinking of Veracora.
No, you're right. It's going from one to the other.
Yeah. My bad.
Okay, and then how does
Up, forward. Is it good?
Okay, we're back, and we got that set up, and now let's go ahead and adjust this over to the next game. And you're good.
Oh yeah, I moved, some of you might have seen, I moved the camera up. Oops. Everyone wanted to see the back glass, stare at the back glass instead of the scores, I'm sure. I was thinking of Veracora, because all the early solid states, it's all right there.
Yeah, this one
right
you got to
there.
tilt it down.
Yep.
Well,
silly blunder.
For Bonsai Run, we'll do a score cam up, and then I'm like, okay, we'll do something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, with no ball save, yikes. Oh man, that's rough. Deadpool does have, I think, typically a bit, but games are set rough here sometimes.
They are set. The tilts are pretty hard. They're set pretty hard.
Yeah, I don't often tilt here. I get dangers though, so
dangers for sure. I heard that it's really tight on Ghostbusters.
Yes, it is. It is. All right, and just to sum up from round one, we got Tracy with 4 points, Veronica with 2, Alice with 1, and none for Elizabeth. So Elizabeth, we're looking for a good performance here. And again, very different skill set here coming into a modern Stern.
Very different.
Do you know the rules of Deadpool? Want to talk through some of it?
I know some of it.
I can talk through it too if you want.
I was going to say anything I miss, which will probably be a decent amount, you can talk through the rest.
Okay.
So obviously starting off, you actually already have your locks lit, as far as I know, and you can hit it up that little... Right, I don't know what to call it, but the right there where it says...
where it says lock with the flashing green light. Yeah.
You would think. It's actually pretty difficult on this machine because you need a lot of momentum to get it to curve around and go up that ramp and around. So then if you hit it into the scoop up towards kind of the upper left, you can start a battle, and that's your mode, and then you're just going to, classic Pinball's fashion, hit all the flashing lights, all the flashing arrows, and... defeat the enemies or complete the mode, and you can continue on the rest.
Yeah, and a lot of people have different preferences on which villains they pick for their first. I often, just like Elizabeth did, will pick Sabretooth, which is all about shooting the spinners and the pops. So you can see kind of what's flashing yellow right now. And you're trying to do damage to Sabretooth, and he's doing damage to you at the same time, so it's timed. And it's always a really nice pairing when you can get the little Deadpool multi-ball. But we drained out of it just there. But little Deadpool multi-ball on its own isn't worth a ton of points. But you can pair with a mode. It's super helpful for being able to complete that.
Helpful, yep.
And then once you finish it, you got to shoot your final shot back at the scoop. But
and you get the little Deadpool by hitting those drop down targets.
Yeah, so there's a little Deadpool on top of them.
Believe it or not, there's a little Deadpool in there.
Yeah, and so you hit the drops and then hit it inside of there. And the first time that'll be your multi-ball. Later that'll activate a hurry up, and then it'll be back to the multi-ball again.
Dude, there you got up in there and it swung around, and now she has a lock on that.
Yeah, so we got ball 2 locked for multi-ball already, and let's see if they're going to go for trying to activate the mode first, I'm guessing, and then go for that other lock.
Yeah, it would be a better strategy to start the battle, and then as soon as you start the battle, start that multi-ball, which will be a lot easier to just finish a ton of ramps. And
Okay, and Tracy looks like went for Juggernaut here. So for this one, you want to hit those where it says Deadpool on the side flashing first. After you hit that enough times, you'll light some red shots, as you can see there, and hit that to do damage to Juggernaut. And then afterwards, you want to hit exactly where Tracy just shot it and finish that final shot. But looks like they might be going for the little Deadpool pairing as well. Yeah, we got some Tracy fans in the chat.
I think everyone should be a Tracy fan. She seems pretty great.
Yes. Got a lot of great players here, a lot of fans for them all. And yeah, I know, Jamie, Bonsai's going to be tough. I'm going to do what I can to kind of just point the camera potentially at the upper playfield, the score cam.
Yeah, that's what I would think too.
And then I'll see. I might, since it's the last game, I might, if you're okay with it, kind of move the cameras in a funky setup. But if you don't want me to move it, let me know. Okay.
She's hitting a lot of the shots here, so she's kind of racking up points. And really, you get the most points once you defeat the enemy, obviously, then you get...
Yeah.
So as you continue to defeat the enemies, other ones will be unlocked as well.
Yeah, so
other
you start.
battles.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Jamie. Yeah, you start with 3, and after you complete like a
Nice save there.
Nice save. One of the modes, so there's like a Chimichanga mode, Berserker Rage, things like that. After you do one of those, it'll unlock the other set, which is the T-Rex and the Shark. Personally, a T-Rex fan, and so those are usually the next tier that you can go to. There's a number of multi-balls you can go for, too. The most common one is the one you can see that goes up into that big sword, as well as a little Deadpool. But there's also a disco multi-ball that you can get off of the left spinner, as well as some others as you kind of advance through the game. And speaking of chimichangas, we are in the chimichanga mode now. Oh, and right out. But love that mode.
Even starting the mode still gives you points, even if you don't end up doing anything on it. So it's still 100%. Good that she was on there.
All right. So now Alice stepping up, and right now Tracy is in the lead with 55 million. Totally a really solid ball one
very,
for getting that
good.
Going. Elizabeth with 17, Veronica with 908. And then we'll see what Alice can do. Alice has put some high scores on modern Sterns here in the past. So I know Alice can rock it when she's in the zone. So see how she does. By the way, in case you're wondering, I did ask her. She does not play track and field, but she did want a tank top. So picked that shirt up at Target today.
There we go.
Previous long distance runner, Belle. Oh, close.
Straight rejection and out. That is very rough.
Is that going to be a ball save or no? Okay,
there we go.
I don't think it was playfield validation. I don't know if there was enough hits because it didn't say ball save, but
yeah, I'm not
way.
sure that they. I'm not sure that they hit anything.
Yeah.
So the good thing about pretty much all of the modern Sterns is no matter what it is, as long as they're all kept well, they're all going to play pretty much the same. So if you know how to play a Stern, even if you don't know the game very well, just look for the flashing lights and shoot towards that. It's different for other games. Like any early solid state, I feel like it doesn't super matter who it's by. They're all going to play a little bit different just because they're old and upkeep.
Yeah. For me, for modern Sterns, it's a lot about learning the rule sets, or at least kind of like, what should I target right when I start playing this game in a tournament? You know, kind of like coming in with your strategy is, I think, helpful just to kind of know what you're shooting for and then kind of evolve it as you go.
Are you if you are on a new game you've never played before and you're set on it in a tournament, you didn't have any time to really look. What are you looking at the rules on the pinball machine? Are you asking someone? Or are you using pin tips? What's your go-to strategy?
I usually go to pin tips just for the quick little look, and then after that, I will watch the other people I'm playing against, see what they do, especially if they're good players.
Yeah.
Kind of just
it's always
see
nice
what they're
when someone
for.
else knows what it is.
Yes. And then if nothing else, I try to just go for lit shots, but still keep control. Because I think it's easy when you don't know what to shoot for to just kind of start shooting for everything.
Yep.
So making sure you got a strategy and figure it out.
Especially if something isn't like, it doesn't even have to be flashing or lit up. Like if it's an arrow, arrows are usually like, go for that. Nice cradle there for the multi-ball.
And Alice did finish one of the battles there, got the final shot in on Sabretooth. So now we are in Little Deadpool without a mode active, so you're kind of just going to want to hit your jackpots as much as you can, even though it's not a ton of points, or get it under control. Got one last jackpot for the road there. Good tip over. There we go for Chimichanga.
So you have a few choices here. You can either try to get as many locks as you can before starting a mode and then go for the mode, or just straight up go for only multi-ball, or straight up only go for mode.
Yeah.
Considering we have some pretty great players, I'm going to go ahead and assume they're probably going to try to get probably 2 balls locked and then start a mode.
Yeah. And we do have mode lit in right now, so it looks like Alice is aiming for it. And something I was going to say, sometimes you can get it off the bumper there. Very nice. And we do have extra balls turned off, but they are worth points. So we're going to go Juggernaut. This is a pretty typical order for things for people. Mystique is just a little hard because it only locks you into one shot.
Yep, and again, said as before, you got to hit those dead pool, looks like stand-up targets. And Once you do, all the arrows will start flashing, and you aim for those.
Oof, okay. But got the boom button for some extra points off at the end. Very nice. Got a little bit of applause from around. All right, this is going to be a fight for on the later balls. This is only ball 2 here. This is anyone's game. Got, again, great walk-ups.
So for the button in the middle, I assume that's like a smart hit.
Yes. So
how do you unlock it?
So you'll see on the inlanes and outlines it spells boom, and you can move the lights that are activated with your flippers. So you'll get it as you alight full, all B-O-O-M. Full boom.
And when you're in a mode.
Yep, exactly.
Go ahead and hit
It'll
it
spot you the shots.
Yeah.
And so usually you want to wait to use it until you're at least in a mode. If you're in a mode and multi-ball, all the better.
Yeah, it won't really do much if you hit it and you're not in a mode.
Yeah. It's one of those that I think you can get more easily than some of the other machines.
I agree.
So it's always worth seeing if you've got that lit. Got a ball save there.
Yeah, if you get it by going through the lanes, that's a lot easier. I know, like for Guardians, you have to hit all the little stand-up targets.
Sure.
And that one's a little more difficult. So she does have the choice to hit the button if she wants to.
Yeah.
But she's not in a mode. She's just in the multi-ball.
Which isn't a super high-value one. So.
Yeah, it's not a lot of points, so I would not push the button if they are planning for bigger things.
Yes, I'd save it here. But if you're going to drain, you might as well hit it, get some points too. It does carry over, I believe, to your other balls, though, so it still could be worth saving since it's only ball 2.
Just depends on
how
far you
Went
think
for
you're
the
going
boom.
to go.
Just to get some jackpots for the road. Okay, got a danger, double danger. Okay. Bonus is worth a decent amount on this game, depending on how much you've built up. One of those that I wouldn't just tilt away just because, but, you know, not crucial.
Bonus can always save you.
Just made it up around there. And we do have the battle lit again. Oh, that's going to be a tilt.
Tilt out.
Yeah. I don't know if she saw that she had the double danger right before that.
Probably not, considering reaction.
Yep. All right. Now we got Elizabeth Dronet up again.
And regardless, I will mention that it was, especially considering the score she started with, a pretty good ball.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Elizabeth's doing something in the background. Deadpool's yelling at her.
That's one of the things that I like about this game is pretty much no matter what you do in the shots you're hitting, Deadpool's going to kind of mock you a little bit.
Sure.
No matter what.
You like those type of machines?
The call-outs are pretty... Well, I like it when it's Deadpool.
Okay.
I don't know how much I like it. I think... I could be wrong about this, but I think there's some call-outs a little bit like that on Rick and Morty, and those just annoy me because I'm just like, no,
okay.
I don't accept this abuse from you guys.
This is rough for
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
It's an extremely rough ball.
I feel like she's just got negative momentum going here. Needs to kind of bounce out of it.
The games are a lot harder to play if you have it also at like any sort of nerves for tournaments. I know that affects me a lot when playing.
Yeah.
It's not a problem for some people. They're just like, oh, I'm just playing pinball. But it gets all in my head and my hands get clammy and then just don't play well. Make stupid fumbles and all that.
And Tracy, by the way, previously from, I believe, Austin, but recently moved to Houston. So now a Houston
I was going to
belle.
say, I thought that I heard about that, but I wasn't sure all of the details.
So happy to have them here. And
she's really good. Yeah, she just started playing. I haven't seen her too much, but I saw her at Wormhole on Monday.
Yeah, Tracy's a pretty consistent finals finisher.
Yes, she is. She's very good.
And then we got Alice here from San Antonio, and then we got 2 Houstonians originally. So nice to kind of have the full spread here in the finals.
Did Alice drive here?
Yesterday, yes.
So you're just playing this. It's worth it. We're all fun.
I'm always shocked at how much people are willing to drive around. Yes, nice multi-ball there. Look at look how much that score went up. Yep, we're in Ninja multi-ball here. So this is the one that you get from locking balls on that lovely katana.
And just heard the replay as well.
I believe, actually, Veronica put her initials in this earlier, which is definitely
really?
an accomplishment here at Wormhole.
It definitely is.
And it's a Bell's tradition. If you put your initials in a machine, you get a special pin. So Veronica was awarded a special pin earlier. I believe that was her. So, and got boom button, perfect hit.
Now I'm going to have that on my mind all the time. Like, I'm doing it for the pin.
Yes,
I'm doing
exactly.
it for the pin. I need the pin.
I think that's going to be out of multi-ball now, but yeah, very, very solid one.
It was very good, and they've got a nice score. Doesn't mean that they're safe. Never means that they're safe.
Good
Anybody
save
can
there.
catch up.
Oh. Something that's coming out of that little Deadpool can be a really dangerous feed.
Yes, it can. It's honestly only really worth it if you're right about to start a mode, I would say.
Yeah.
Only because if you start it without having a mode, again, it's not really worth very many points. So it's only really that great to go for if you're stacking it.
Yeah. All right, and it looks like for Alice, there is an extra ball lit on the battle scoop, and that is ready, and I think there's weapons lit. So that is definitely the prime shot right there, going for the scoop.
And of course, the skill shot is over there.
Course.
You don't get to choose it, I believe. You don't get to. You can move it over, but if you move it over, it does different stuff. It's different modes and whatnot.
Yeah, there's two skill shots. One you can hold also in the left flipper. You can see the lock shot is flashing. If you shoot that right off the bat, that's a high value skill shot.
Nice.
The other option is the top lane one. I don't know if there's more than that too. Those are the two that I always see people go for.
I really wouldn't know. Yeah. But there's always a potential for secret skill shots as well.
Sure.
Going for the battle now, right?
Yep, and we got the extra ball, which I believe is just points, but still we'll take. And see, now we have the second level unlocked. So we'll see. T-Rex is usually the common one. Yep, love some good T-Rex. You got to get that dino DNA pulling out his tooth. And so here you're trying to shoot at least one green shot and then the little Deadpool. So you kind of like load up little Deadpool. Ooh, trying to be careful there.
Two dangers. Second one was a little lagged.
So yeah, doing really good here. Hitting green shot, then Deadpool, green shot, then Deadpool in that order. Oh, and didn't want to tilt it there. So yeah, take your 2.5 in bonus.
Still also a great ball. So you've got a bit of catching up to do here, but it's very possible.
Sure.
Especially if you're able to stack some things, stack a multi-ball with a battle, beat a battle, and
yeah, really great ball.
Get at it.
And here, if Tracy stays in first place, I believe Tracy's going to lock in the win right off the bat. So we'll see what happens.
No ball save.
No
that was
ball
so
save.
Unfortunate. That was extremely unfortunate.
Super tough.
I know. I don't know. It was definitely, the ball save was on Monday. So they must have turned it off since then.
And I think there might be a really short ball save on it. Like if it feeds straight out, so you can see it flashing, now it's off. So if you plunge it into the pops, I think there's no ball save, but if it comes all the way around, you get like 2 seconds of it.
Wow. That's how it used to be on the Thunderball here as well, but they changed it. They gave back the ball save that we've all been asking for.
Okay, and now Elizabeth is getting a few hits in here at least. Thank goodness, finally. Okay, there we go. Got the battle started. Let's see what Elizabeth goes for here.
This game has been very brutal. I agree with that.
Yeah. All right, good capture on that feed.
So going for the Deadpool and then lining up the targets, but unfortunately, there was a drain. It was a good attempt, though.
So I think that it's going to be 1 point for Elizabeth there, because Elizabeth did move up into third.
Yes.
So at least nice to not take another 0. It feels rough to go 2 zeros in a row. And she's a great player. She deserves many more.
Obviously, all of these people are very great players.
Yeah.
They made it to the finals.
Yes,
so.
and again, we had 43 people here today. So this was final 4 out of 43. So making this finals was a tough ask.
Yeah, it's a little perplexing that they did only Final Four when there were 40 people here.
Well, the idea is that I think for bells, we like to let everyone play for as long as possible.
Yeah.
So rather than doing a long finals, the idea is to have a long tournament, and then, you know, we can still get the finalists, but that's the idea behind it.
It was, but you do get to play a lot, whether you make it to finals or not, you get to play a lot of pinball.
Yes,
So
which is very nice.
it is very nice, especially since I'm pretty sure that's why most of us are here.
Yes. All right, got that boom. Very nice.
Smart.
Also going for that T-Rex. All right, so needs to hit another one of those green shots and then go for a little Deadpool. It's rejecting off the little Deadpool because they hadn't hit a green shot yet, but now they have, so can go for a
Going
little
straight for
Deadpool.
that. And nice, immediate hit.
Oh, good save.
Nice save, very nice.
Let it roll over, perfect.
Ooh,
Everyone
two
getting
dangers.
dangers here, man.
It must be tight is my guess.
Yes, it absolutely is. For everyone to be getting these 2 dangers too right off the bat. All right, you can backhand the scoop. There it is.
There you
Very
go.
nice. And that's the final shot for pulling out that tooth. Very good. Let's see how much
Well,
that's
as you
going to be
can
worth.
see, yeah, that score is bursting up there.
Yeah. All right, see what Tracy goes for next. I believe there is already another battle lit at the scoop.
Yep, looks like it. And their lock for the sword is not lit. Do you know how to light that back up? Do you just have to keep hitting it up there again?
I'm not sure how to activate that. That's probably how you do it, but I'm not sure. They obviously want to make it harder to get the second, third multi-balls
Yeah,
and stuff.
I would think so.
There's a chance you have to like light those red lights on that shot to be able to activate it, just
Yeah.
a guess, but
That was my guess as well.
all right, why not go for Mystique? Still got that one. No one's done that yet, so need that shot straight up the center and
Yep.
nails it. Perfect shot.
Ooh, comboed it like that too.
Oh, right out. Went for a boom
Still
just in
a
case.
phenomenal ball.
Great ball, great score. So
No reason to be upset really about that.
100%. And now Alice knows what she's chasing. Let's see. Okay, yep. Alice
So
gets
it's
a good
already
ball.
guaranteed second, but obviously want to go for first if
Of
you can.
course, yes. And because I think they need to take first away from Tracy to be able to have a chance at winning. So there's a lot on the line here, actually, for Alice, who I'm sure still wants to fight for the win.
And they do have to get over double the score.
Already a danger.
Starting off with a danger.
that
But
is tough.
they didn't drain.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. Okay, so now she's going for the lock shot here.
which you need a lot of momentum for again. You
Yes.
kind of hit it. You got to hit it very precisely. It's not like one of those ones where you can kind of half hit it.
Yep. Okay. Going for the scoop. Got the scoop.
Nice.
Let's go for, I'm guessing T-Rex. She's going to try to finish? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. T-Rex is a pretty high value one. And honestly, it's a little fun. Speaking of strategies for fun for pinball,
Yeah.
I love the dinosaur mode. All right, nice. Super skill shot there. So that's a good 5 million, and then just needs one more for multi-ball, which I bet you she's going to try to go for here. Trying to get control perfect. Just get it slow, and now shoot that lock shot. Nailed it.
Perfect.
Very good.
Perfect execution.
Time for some jackpots, Ninja multi-ball. See what she can do. And she's still in the T-Rex as well, so going to be earning some of those shots.
Just hit 100 million as well.
Very good. And got ball safe for a bit
Halfway
here.
there.
Okay, hit the replay score. Always a good sign. All right, I think that's going to be down to 2 balls now. Or is there only one? It's like I got there. Okay, yeah, 2 balls.
Yep.
Hit the boom button. And I believe hit that final shot for the T-Rex as well. So now going focused on some ninja jackpots here. And got 3 balls. Trying to get under control. Perfect. Nice drop catch.
Cradling the other ball.
Got a super jackpot for 5. Jackpot straight up the
Perfect.
middle.
The aim is impeccable right now.
Yes. Alice has gotten focused and is dialed in here. She is Tracy.
Not the pinball game dialed in.
Yeah,
Just like-
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what they were spoofing. It's impossible to not say dialed in when you're commentating pinball, I think. So I've got to be on the pinball commentator bingo card. All right, so still, I believe, has 2 jackpots lit. One on the top left and one on that she just hit for
Yep.
10.
And now it lights all the other ones back up.
Yes, exactly.
Long multi-ball. She's holding it for a long time, which is great.
And now she's keeping that one under control. I'm going to try to receive that on the right. Perfect.
So as talking about before, like, just playing the balls is more fun, but as you can see from the cradling can last a lot longer and get you a lot more points.
All right, so decides to just take a deep breath, not take any nervous hits, and now we're going to get mech suit multi-ball. This is awesome. Here we go, and I think she saved a boom button for getting into this. Yep, she knew that was coming.
So again, with the strategies of saving the boom for more important moments.
Yep, and we got ball save going for a bit here. The balls are having a little trouble getting out of the shooter lane. So it's wasting a bit of ball save for her, which kind of stinks, but yeah, pinball commentary drinking game, 1 drink per dialed in. Exactly, 100%. There's just something in your brain when you're commentating pinball where you can't not say it.
Yeah.
All right, so we need just a few more jackpots here because this is a pretty high value mode. We got 2x playfield multiplier. That's a perfect stack for this.
And I got a mystery of $500,000.
Because why not? And we're still on ball save for this.
Better than nothing. Better than nothing.
Okay. Alice is chasing here. Okay, ball save is officially over. I think the last ball is launched out now. It needs another 24 million. Ooh.
The 4-ball multi-ball is obviously a lot harder to control than just having.
Yes, but she's keeping them alive right now. She's got a boom button lit and she's got it. That's it. Incredible. Look at just all.
That was a nice chase. I mean, she had to really work for that.
Woo! That was an incredible showing there.
Yeah, I would be sweating buckets if that was me right now.
All right, I'm going to go run to try to figure out what I can do for Bonsai
see what we
Run.
can do.
And we'll see. Jamie said there might be a way to do it. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see what I can do.
So next up is Bonsai Run. Bonsai Run. Boy, what an interesting game. I don't know how I feel about that one personally. I think it's very unique. I think it's fun. I honestly think that I'm only slightly abstained from it because I did not do that well. Alice did very great, by the way. Congrats to Alice. You really had to chase there. But yeah, I didn't do great on that one today, Bonsai Run, and I really never have, so I'm a little abstained from it, but I think that from a more critical point of view, it's a pretty fun game. It's a pretty good game. It's very unique with the upper playfield. Just trying to figure out if she can get it to where we can see the upper playfield and the score and everything, but not really sure how that's possible considering how the rig is set up. So we'll see what she ends up coming up with. As you can see, it's become a lot quieter here. There's no more children giving me candy, which I still have up here. It's a little more peaceful once it's just the finalists, which is really good for the environment of the finalists because I'm sure that all the people running around saying things probably it would stress me out. I'm not going to assume for them, but personally it would stress me out to have people all still running around and watching and everything. So it's kind of nice that after the finals are over, everyone just kind of drifts away slowly. We had a very good turnout today. Lots of great players, too. Lots of fun. I'm personally glad that this place is here and that it's not just filled with a ton of modern sterns and everything. As soon as I know someone's watching, I forget how to operate pinball. So real, so true. See, the thing is that having all the people leave is good because there's less stress. But the part that sucks about it is that you're still in the finals, which means that every game from now on will be streamed, and you never know who's watching. You never know how many people are watching. You got the rig there. Did you get it all set up?
I think we got the best.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So yeah, as I was saying, you still have people watching you. They're just watching you on a stream, and they're really watching you. They can see the front of your face. So I'm glad we were able to set that up.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but we can at least kind of see it, so I'll take it.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah.
I don't think there will be like a ton of action going on in that upper playfield. Obviously, it's going to be played on, but it's not like there'll be 3 minutes into a game all on the upper playfield or anything.
Honestly, sometimes it happens.
Really?
With people that are really good, sometimes they will just feed it straight up the hill.
Keep going
it's
up,
where the
keep
points
going
are.
up. Yeah.
So we'll see.
It is. It is where the points are.
Okay, yeah, and honestly, it's a little, the bottom part is the harder part to get set up because it's right next to the wall. So it got dragged a little away from the wall so we could get it around the bell and in there. So we'll take it.
Yeah, you can pretty much you can see pretty much everything you need to see.
Yeah.
So talking about how to play this game, because
Okay.
I haven't mentioned it at all because I couldn't see it.
Fair. Yes. So Bonsai Run is really, like I said, about going up the hill. There is a skill plunge that you can do, which you can try to go straight up the hill on your
it'll
initial
send
plunge.
you straight up the hill.
Yeah, and then you need to. You'll see different colors on here. So red, blue, green, and yellow. We're ready. And when you light them, that enables you to go up the hill from the shot in the top left where the spinner is.
Yeah.
And you'll go up and get to play some vertical pinball. So either some people will go and just try to cash in jumps on the top and not even go for the colors right away. But then you can, if you hit where the colored arrows are on the top vertical play field, you're able to defeat those people, defeat Green Machine, defeat Yellow Belly, and all of that.
Yep, and as soon as you light one player, you can already go up there. It's just you can't necessarily go for them.
Correct.
Their light will not be lit up. But as soon as you get one person, you're allowed to get up there. Otherwise, if you don't have anyone lit up yet, it'll just reject your ball.
Yes.
You'll just go over to the rollovers.
And that's why some people won't defeat all of them because they
they'll do
want
it
to
on
keep
purpose.
the feed. And then
Yeah.
people who are very good, they can just keep defeating them. You can get to a multi-ball if you defeat all of them up there as well.
Yeah.
But I have never gotten that before. I've seen
Yeah, I
people
have never
against
got
me
it either.
get it, but... And also, thanks very much. We're apparently nominated as commentators for ESPN The Ocho. Thank you. I think ESPN needs pinball, so we'll have to work on that.
I completely agree with that. I think it's only niche because the world just doesn't like. As soon as I knew that there was such a big community around it, I was hooked instantly.
Yes, absolutely.
So I think if more people knew that it's like still a big fun community, honestly, would think that it would be more popular.
Yeah, well, that's what we're working on here, you know?
So they didn't have anyone lit, so they shot it up to be sent up to the upper playfield, but to the vertical playfield.
But yeah, has to get them lit.
But
so
it got rejected, yep.
either you have to hit the all three of the red drops, all three of the blue, the yellow, or the green are the rollovers in the top lane. So that is Green Machine up top. Out the out lane.
I know there are also other parts of the game that nobody goes for, like the one lap over there, as well as the green all the way on the left there.
Yeah.
But it's kind of pointless to go for when you know you can get way more points if you just keep going up and up and up and up.
Yeah, I think the lap thing is also how you activate multi-ball after you've done everything up top.
Yeah. Which again is you really got to decide whether or not you're actually going to go for that.
Yes, exactly.
So as you can see, she has decided to either she missed it, which is possible, but doubtful. It is Elizabeth after all, or she just keeps. She's going for the strategy to just keep sending it up to the vertical because she only has green lit right now, and she instantly shot it up to red, which brings it back down to the not vertical playfield.
And I think she actually have defeated green already. So because I think it has to be flashing to allow you to go up. So she actually needs to activate another one to allow her to go up top
So they've
now.
got the rejection.
Yep.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. So going for trying to hit those different colors up there and get one of those lit.
And as you can see, obviously red and blue are all on the side, and then the yellow ones are kind of spread out.
Yep. Exactly.
A little more. There's the two that are right next to each other, then one right in front of the bumper. Still a pretty good ball. And taking the current lead here.
Yeah. I like to say usually if you get over 1 million, that's a pretty good score on Bonsai.
I would agree with that.
Obviously, there's people that can blow it up much, much higher than that.
Yeah.
But that's kind of my benchmark.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I always say in tournament play.
And why not take some free points when you can get it from some bumpers? Good
Nice
save.
save.
Okay, and nothing lit here, but, you know, hitting the spinner up top.
And it's still good to hit it over there because you can complete those rollovers over there to
Yeah.
get green if you hit it up there, even if it rejects.
And it's honestly helpful to kind of figure out that shot and make
Yep.
sure you know
It's
where it is on your
practicing the
flipper.
shot, yep.
Yeah. Okay, tough drain there.
Yep.
That left outline has claimed a number of lives today. All right, and now we got Alice up again, who is
Skill shot.
going for the win here with Tracy. There is potential for Veronica as well for tying for first if Tracy gets last. So there's a lot of options for winners still here.
And they were successful in the skill shot, so that's why it immediately got sent up there, and they made it all the way up to the cliff jump. So
Yes.
basically, peak to where you can.
Yes, she lit green machine, so can head up top. And you can see that with flashing down at the bottom. Looks like she's still trying to light some of the other ones too, because why not? Now let's see if she shoots for the hill. Yes, I think she was, but just was a little bit late on it.
And you can backhand this one as well.
You can,
And
yeah.
it's not too difficult. It's not too difficult.
All right, got some laps, but had kickback lit. Nice ski jump over, ski pass. Now it's a little too early. As we said, trying to figure out that shot, but
Yep.
has lit blue. And what is blue? I can't remember the name of the guy. That's the one I always forget.
I don't know.
Yeah, it'll say at the end on the square. But
Probably,
we're going up
like
top
Brad
here.
Blue. That's what I'm going to call him. Bradley
Bluebeard.
Blue.
Bluebeard.
Bluebeard.
Okay,
Oh,
there it
see,
is.
does he have a blue beard?
Honestly, are there pictures of any of these people on the machine?
No, yeah, they are.
there
They're
are.
up there. See, we got,
Okay.
what's her name? Whatever red, whatever blue, or green.
Green machine, yellow belly, Bluebeard, and red. Oh, I don't remember.
Red girl.
Perfect. Okay, drain in the middle, but it's going to be some decent bonus off that too. And I think that's going to put Allison first. Yes, it is.
We have some pretty great scores up here already, and definitely nothing that's uncatchable. Going for the skill shot there, I'm assuming. Missed out on it, but that's okay because it helps with the rollovers. And she does have the chance to immediately shoot it up there.
Another outlane.
Those
Tough.
outlanes are rough. It's hard to nudge it out of those ones. Really,
Sure.
the best strategy for this one is try to nudge it before it even heads over
Yes,
there.
you're right.
Which is kind of the best strategy for pretty much any of them, and unless you're trying to get some like in-lane bonus of some sort.
Nudge it off the top of the sling, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
You're going, that light's the kickback, right?
Up top there, yes.
Yeah.
Well, look at that. Yeah.
Very useful, as you
Uh-huh.
can see.
And she does have Bluebeard lit, so she can go up the hill here. Okay, we'll take a lap too. Laps also give you bonus on all of your later balls too, so it's kind of nice. Okay, we got 2 lit for the hill. Nice little pass over again. Oh, everyone's just a little early on that shot.
Yeah. And the yellow stand-up targets can be a little dangerous because they're right up there in the
Yeah,
middle.
it's true.
Luckily, the feed for the kickback isn't too dangerous. It
Yep.
usually is just fine.
Tough. Okay, but got some decent points up there.
Mm-hmm.
Brought her into first. All right. So Tracy is in the lead overall from the past 2 games with 6 points, but in this one, it needs to do a little bit of catching up here. All right, we're going up top.
She got that skill shot. That's good. Will she go for green machine? Yeah, looks like she's trying to.
Yeah, and when you get up there first, there's a post open in the middle, so if you try to keep your flippers down, it's a little harder to drain out of it, but all right. So can try to go back to the hill again with green machine.
Oh,
Dang.
so tough. So
Yeah.
tough. This one is, it's fun, but it has it's very, I can't think of the way to say it, but there's like only really one shot you go for over and over once you have it's kind of honed in to that one shot once you have any of the other things lit, because
Yeah.
honestly, once you have one lit, you can just keep going up there over and over again. And
Yeah.
if you're good at it, you can rack up a ton of points.
Yeah, especially if you're good at getting to the cliff jump, the upper
if you
level.
Yeah, if you can make it to the cliff jump and you just light one person, do that over and over again, you'll be fine.
Yeah. All right, Alice selecting her music, getting ready.
I want her to release the playlist. Like, what are you listening to that's making you?
We always
so
talk
great
about
at
this. I
pinball?
feel like we need a like a Wormhole collaborative Spotify playlist
I
where
agree
everyone
with
adds
that.
their top, 3 pinball songs on there.
Top 3 would be great.
If
Like,
only
what are your top 3?
Because on Spotify you can also see who added the
Yeah,
songs to
that's
it.
what I was thinking. I was
Yeah.
like, that'd be super smart because you can also see who added the song on there.
Yes. Because I know like Jack listens to the Beatles and stuff a bunch.
Oh, Beatles would not help me. No.
He likes slower music apparently. And I listen to metal primarily, which is the
Yeah.
opposite of the Beatles.
Yeah. I love the Beatles. I'm just not sure how much it would help me for
Sure.
pinball specifically.
Fair.
I
think
just
get
want to
some
start
Billy Joel
singing.
too, yeah. Okay, we got 2 lit here. We got yellow and red.
Ooh,
Okay,
nice
good
nudge
feed.
there.
Okay, we head up top. See if she goes for defeating any of these people or if she's just going to go for that cliff jump, which I think the cliff jump is the defeating red anyway.
Yeah,
so.
it is defeating red.
Oh, going to be right
No
back
fumble
down.
there.
But can't let it phase you. Just want to
Nope.
go right back up.
Yep. It's the name of the game.
I know that shooter thing in that
Nice
left sling,
backhand there.
very nice. If you hit the machine and when it was launching, you could get it up into the hill.
Oh,
I don't know if
really?
that's still the case, but
I haven't
was
seen
like that way
anybody
for a
do
while.
it, but it might be.
yeah.
Might be just a kind of lost strategy. Everyone
Finesse.
forgot about
yeah,
it.
there you go. Or they fixed it and made that not happen. Yeah. Cliff jump, nice. Got a lot of flashing. Did she defeat it? No, she's got yellow still to go. Okay.
Yep. And just one of those targets that's still not lit, correct?
One of those targets
For yellow?
well, yellow is lit up on the hill, so she can
Oh,
defeat
is
it
lit
right
up on the
now.
hill. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yep. So she's trying to go for it. It looks like but
Nice.
couldn't hit.
Yeah.
And so ball locked.
Still-
Okay, so she did get it. So
Yeah.
she's now can lock her balls up there. Perfect. And this is a great score.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. But still okay.
has a multi-ball, so it's fine.
Yep.
Oh, I was looking at the flashing lock, and I was like, that's
Oh,
yellow.
yes, you're right.
It's not lit. That's yellow.
Yeah, I can see. Wow, nice
Yeah.
shot from the upper flipper to the hill. But it's going to reject because nothing's lit right up there right now.
Yep.
But she can try to go for the lock.
It's
and
potential that she's trying to go for the lock by getting a
Yeah,
bumper
and kinda
sit up in
finesse
there,
it
which
over
is
there.
kind of safer.
Yeah. And she is right at around the 1.5 million point mark, which is definitely a good score.
It's a very good score, yes.
She's challenging Tracy here to try to catch this on their last ball. Okay. Drain, but Alice has got to be happy with that. That was very good.
Yeah.
And you get a decent amount of bonus after defeating all those people, too. You know,
Yep.
add in 130,000 there.
Very nice.
All right, so this is going to be our last ball of the tournament. Again, thank you for everyone tuning in. This is the 6th anniversary tournament for the Houston Bells and Chimes. Super fun to have 43 women out here today, and really it's a high level of competition, super fun. And this is down to our final 4 last ball. And the trophies are great, so we'll have to show you their cakes,
Yes,
like
their
3D
cakes.
printed
They're very
cakes.
cool.
So as usual, because Elizabeth always wants
As
the trophies.
always.
All right.
It has pretty much everyone lit now,
Yes,
right? Yep.
absolutely. So all that she wants is hill. Oh, and nothing.
Terrible.
Dang it.
That outland still was a good ball. I mean, considering everything that happened,
Yeah.
500,000 is not bad at all.
So it looks like I think she's currently in third.
Third, yep.
But still, we'll see how that plays out because she's still completing for placement here with Elizabeth. Because points are points, and trying to compete for those spots in the women's state finals. Oh, dang it, man. The pinball gods were not with Elizabeth today.
No. Well, they were up until the
They were
finals.
up until the finals, yes. All right, now let's see what Tracy can do. Because if Tracy
She's
has a
got
good
some
last
catching
ball,
up.
Tracy can take the win here, too.
Yeah.
But
This could be
a lot
it.
of work, yes.
Could be it.
Or Alice is going to find out if she gets a walk-off. We'll see. All right, so we got one lit here, Green Machine. So the hill is lit.
And she has a choice of trying to light the other ones or going up there.
Yeah, okay. Taking a deep breath. And lit red, so why not?
Still get points just from lighting stuff, even if you
Yep.
don't go up there.
Oh, man, and that just got
was
going so
rough.
quick.
That was so quick down there, too. No, the reaction time would have had to have been insane.
And that's going to mean Alice is going to be our winner today with, I believe, taking it with 9 points.
Congrats.
Let's see if Alice takes a victory lap or just plunges it off. Either way. Either way is acceptable. We'll take victory lap as well.
All right, victory lap it is.
Well, let's take it. Very appropriate on this type of machine to take an extra lap. So.
Yeah. Quite literally, a victory
Yes.
lap.
There you go. All right, let's head up that hill some more.
She has been
Why not?
pretty consistently backhanding that shot, which is something that the other people didn't really go for at all. I'm surprised by.
I think Tracy went for the shot a little bit, but I think they just didn't get it perfectly figured out.
Kind of decided to start going with the other flipper instead.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice shot from her. Love that.
See if they can get it up to 2 mil there.
Getting under control.
It's so scary once it's up there because it bounces up and down so fast.
Yes, I know. It's moving so
It's
quick.
very different than typical. It doesn't even feel like pinball because
Yeah.
it's so different.
All right.
Still a great ball.
Fantastic. I'm going to go get the rig set up for some trophies.
Yeah. Got to see those trophies. Congrats to everyone who came out here today, though. Did great. Hi, Colorado. I hope you're enjoying the stream. As I was saying, everyone that was around here did pretty great today. I had a lot of fun. Very happy to be out here. Very happy to be spontaneously commentating. I've been having fun commentating as well. In general, yes, fantastic job, everybody. Everybody, especially Alice, our #1 winner, but all of our top 4 people were really good. They all did, obviously, a great enough job to make it to the top 4. And we get a great view of our other commentator there on the rig.
We're not done. We got bonus pinball. There's a tiebreaker.
Oh,
So
there's a tiebreaker.
for third. So we do have our winner of Alice, but we're going to get some bonus pinball. We're not done yet.
Yes.
So they're figuring it out where it is right now, and then I'll be back so I can move the rig to wherever it needs to go.
Okay.
But stick around for more pinball.
So it's a fight for third. We'll see who fights for third. I believe them. What? It's Veronica versus Elizabeth for third. I'm wondering who gets to pick the game, because I'm assuming it's only one game, but it's 2 players, and typically everybody gets to kind of agree on games during the finals. So we'll see what they end up being on. Can't quite tell where she's taking it over to. Oh, Andromeda. Okay, so here's the rough thing about Andromeda. That shouldn't be a thing, but it is a thing because we're the Wormhole, so we set up everything really hard. Andromeda typically has a post right there. If you look at, I'm pointing as if you can see what I'm pointing at, but you totally can't. Andromeda has a post over towards the right where you can see the in-lane and out-lane. You can see a little hole there where there is no post, but there should be a post. But they took it out, or it fell out. But I'm pretty sure they took it out on purpose because games were taking too long.
Felt good? Or should I adjust a little?
Well, it's good here. The screen's a little difficult to see. Anyway, so if you look on the in lane and the out lane, you can see that there is a post missing, meaning that if you have a lot of momentum and you're trying to cradle the ball, it'll just go straight out. Also, this is so unfortunate, especially if they don't know this, but I'm not going to tell them because I'm the commentator. I'm not going to coach them. If it goes down the in lane, there is... I'm telling them about this missing post on this game that makes it a lot harder.
Oh, okay.
So if you go down the in lane instead of the out lane, there's still... If you don't know how to nudge it right, there is a 50 to 75% chance that it'll still go out. So as you can see right there, there's a missing
yes.
post. So if you have a lot of momentum, it'll go out.
Yes.
But even if you don't,
I saw that
it'll
happen,
go then,
yes.
and it'll still go out both ways. So you really, first off, you got to realize that there is not a post there, because a lot of people will just be like, oh, no, they just have momentum, gonna go cradle it, and nope.
Yeah.
And then second off, you got to know how to nudge it out, even once you do realize. So in terms of gameplay, though, over there you can see on the left there's an arrow that says lock ball. That's if you hit that once, it makes the drop target go down. Then you hit it up there, and it'll go in the scoop, and it'll lock your ball. But if you hit it with too much momentum, it'll just go out.
Yes.
So you got to kind of hit it safely. And then once you do that, you can hit the green over there that's right next to the lady's head, to the left of the lady's head, and that will start your multi-ball.
Oh. Because of that missing post, you can try to get it back, yeah.
You can try to get it back, but it's very difficult.
And so this is Veronica and Elizabeth competing for third because they both got those 3 points after those other rounds.
But Alice did win.
But yes.
And we got Tracy as second place.
Yes, so we'll give out the trophies in a little bit after we figure out this third place.
So the bumper can be very dangerous. It reminds me of, there we go. Reminds me of Rick and Morty a little bit, except for you can't get it saved. If it hits it and it goes out, it's just out. There's obviously no ball save on this early solid state. So.
Yeah, there's Paragon and a number of Black Hole also have some ones there too.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah. Did you want to get on? Here, I might be able to. Do you want to chalk? There you go. I think this should work.
Yeah.
Let us know if you can hear Tracy as well.
Hello.
Good. Oh, I think I have to turn on your.
Oh.
Okay, now try again.
Hello.
There we go. There's extra buttons on the new beautiful board.
Buttons.
So, congrats on second.
Yes, we got our second place
you.
winner here now.
That was fantastic. Tough bonds I run there.
I could have saved that last ball, but it just went by so quickly.
It was
blinked.
moving so much. Yeah, so fast.
Blinked
Yeah,
and
it
gone.
was very quick.
I was going to
See
say
with that missing post there, yep.
It's rough.
Even when it's coming down that in lane.
Yep,
It's
you
still,
gotta
like,
watch out for that even when it's
go
coming
out.
down.
Hey, look, Jamie showed up. I guess he's probably going to help. Oh, thank you for saying. We can hear all of you. Perfect. This is the first time we've used the third mic
Oh,
tonight.
there you go.
So.
See? That's exactly what I was saying. Look, in lane and then out lane.
Yep, and that was our ball 3.
Okay, so Elizabeth still needs like 10,000 points
it's gonna
here.
be close. Oh yeah, I thought you meant on the stream, but no, he's actually here in person.
Yeah, Jamie's here. Jamie helped shut down the stream for me, which I very much appreciate.
Spirit is among us, and his name is Jamie.
All right, let's see. I think that's going to be enough to pass, but I'm guessing she'll play it out for another second here.
Just in case.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I think, but she's good.
Yep.
Nice.
She's
That's
good.
it.
So we got our 3rd place and 4th place all figured
Very
out
nice.
now.
Curtsy.
Got to do the curtsy, the signature. Very good.
She still did
Nice.
great.
All right,
Yep.
go over and get your
I guess
trophies.
there's photos and stuff.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, go for it.
Thank you so much.
Sure. And now let's switch over to this view, and then I'm going to go see if I can set up the rig to get a better view of our trophy presentation. So congrats to everyone.
Yes.
And Tracy might come back to answer your question in a minute. We shall see. BRB.
Hopefully we'll get her back over here. She's busy doing winner stuff. She's a winner. 2nd place. That's still a winner. Hope everyone had fun watching the stream tonight. Everybody, again, did great. I love watching everybody. They all did such great jobs. Such great jobs. Such talented people here. And can't wait to show you guys these trophies because they're really cool and they look like cake, which is awesome. In case you're just tuning in, this has already ended. You're seeing the very end now. We're about to give out the trophies. We already have our 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and 4th. Almost skipped 3rd. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th winners already. And the reason that the trophies are cakes is because this is our 6th year celebration, which is a little odd that I'm commentating a sort of throwback, let's celebrate all the years we've been here, because I just joined this year. So I haven't been here for all of the years, but I think it's nice to have more of a veteran player and a new player here, which my veteran player is currently setting up the rig to show off all the trophies, to show off our players. Here she comes back. And they're playing some Elton John.
All right, let's see how this main scene looks. Incredible. I love
Here we
it.
go. Oh, the balloons and everything.
They put it in from
Nice.
Galactic Tank Force. Also, I'm turning up some of the room audio, so let me know if that like drowns us out or anything. But I want you to hear the trophy presentation, so hopefully you can hear that better. But yeah, aren't the balloons lit so beautifully? Like Galactic Tank Force, I love all the
Oh,
rainbow
and
lights.
Alice has put on a Wormhole shirt now,
Yes.
as opposed to the tank top.
All right, we got our 4th place with Veronica.
She takes the cake. And just hang out there for a minute. All right. Oh, yes. Love it. Love it. Thank you.
And third is Elizabeth.
3rd place, Elizabeth. I love everyone running through the rig here. This is great.
Yeah.
It's like a finish line.
I know. I think they should always do that.
Yeah.
Wait. Balloons are down. All right. Got it. Wait,
I'm
hold
glad
on.
Elizabeth got to take a cake home.
I know.
After all her work making
I know. It
it.
was like she made it. She knows how gentle she is to be. with her.
Tracy.
2nd place, Tracy. Yay, Tracy.
Get it.
Nice, and another beautiful.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bringing up the peace sign.
So good.
First, from San Antonio-ish. From everywhere, Alice.
1st place, Alice. Oh, Alice didn't go through the middle. Dang it.
And they've got a long drive home.
Yeah.
Maybe not tonight.
I don't know when she's heading back.
Perfect. And you also
Whenever
get,
it is, we've got a while.
Oh, she also got a
That was an
keychain,
old bell sticker. That I made.
stickers, so many good
I think
giveaways.
all of the extra gifts that were from the random polls, I
Yes.
think she gets all of them.
Oh, okay. Very nice. She got the puzzle. Very good.
Nice. Jigsaw puzzle. And it is a pinball one. Puzzle. Obviously.
Of course.
Obviously.
So congratulations, everybody.
There's prizes. Raleigh has
You know, let me see if I can nab Elizabeth real quick, because I want to get our OG Bells originator here. I'm going to put it back over here to Wormhole Cam.
There you
Let's
go.
see, I think we're going to get Alice
You want to
here.
turn the room back down?
Yep, thank you for that. You are allowed, yes. I'm switching it like crazy right now. You can grab here. Let's. Yeah, go
grab
for
one.
it.
No, you have to stand. I'm going to scoot mine over so we can all have like equal
Excuse me,
space.
just moving all the scenes around.
Yeah.
There we go. And then I'll turn you
Nice.
on.
What's up, stream?
All right, we got our winner. Alice,
Congrats,
congratulations.
Alice. What's up?
Fantastic last bonsai run.
Yeah,
Game
That was
there.
great.
I felt a lot of momentum after that last Deadpool ball. So
Sure, yeah. I mean, getting into the mech suit multi-ball, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
So
it was a great catch up for sure.
yeah, that was a big one. I kind of just like I had a moment where my second ball from my ninja was kind of rolling off the flipper, and I was like, I could save this, but this ball is right here and it's perfect, so I'm just gonna let this drain. And I know if I get into mech suit, I'm probably good.
I saw that. You even had a boom button and you saved all of that. And you're
Yeah.
just like, I know what I'm going for here. Backhand it.
Great
done.
strategy.
I vaguely knew how many weapons. I was looking around in this menu to kind of see like locks and weapons, and I kind of vaguely tracked it, but I didn't know exactly. So I was
Okay.
waiting to see like the 45 come up, and I was like,
Nice.
okay, just Ninja Multi-Ball is so irrelevant now, so let me get into that. And then, yeah, Bonsai Run was cool, man. I just kind of like let it take over after that. That Barracoa game rattled me a little bit, and you know, then I was like, I had to stop Tracy in that third ball, but she was gonna win,
Okay.
and she was playing
You're getting
phenomenal.
recruited for a photo, I think.
Heard. Well,
You're
all
famous.
you guys, thank you for watching Pinball, and I'll see you around.
Yeah. Very cool. All right. Great photo happening over here. We'll grab this. And then, like I said, I'm going to see if I can grab Elizabeth, too, to finish it out.
Yes.
You got to make sure you have your cakes for the picture.
And again, I mean, this place looks so awesome and cool. Like the pictures turn out so cool. You got all the pinball machines around and the back glasses.
Yeah, absolutely. And you'll see we have our upcoming events in the corner there. The place is available for rental as well. I'll give a plug. I think it's like wormholepinball@gmail.com if you're interested in that.
It's worth it.
Super, super, super
It's
fun.
100% worth it.
Yeah. Got a picture. Woo! And check out the Bells and Chimes Houston on Instagram. I'm sure this picture will be there later. And yeah, keep an eye out on all of our upcoming events. We have a once-a-month Bells tournament. It rotates between locations, often at Wormhole, but we have a number of the other houses. Elizabeth Journey's house is one, Gina Lowe's house, a few other spots, Einstein's.
And
then
again, don't forget to get the shirts.
Yes.
You need to get the shirts.
Silverballswag.com.
Some of that money goes to the Bells and Chimes, helps us have even better tournaments, helps us with the prizes and everything like that.
Absolutely.
Support.
Oh, thank you. They said best Wormhole broadcast I've seen so far. Really appreciate it. Wormhole's awesome. So many great streams coming up. Super fun. Thank you
Yep.
for being my co-commentator today.
You're welcome.
Like I said, all the people I had originally asked were Alice, Tracy, and Elizabeth. So apparently I just helped them. Of course, that was the reason
Hey,
they
next
did so
time you
well.
should
but
ask me to do it, and then
you're
I'll make
right.
it to the finals.
That's it.
And then I
I'll
won't be able to do it.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing. Maybe I have, my own motivations, and I want you here. So, all right. Would you see if you can go grab Elizabeth for me? Because I
Yes,
don't know
I
if
will.
she knows to
Yes.
come. Thank you. And thank you all for tuning in. And I'll give one last plug to our other big upcoming Bells and Chimes tournament, which is Space Camp, coming up in a few months. It'll be a tournament weekend, 4 tournaments here. All right. You can take either one.
I'm signing off.
Okay, you're signing off? Do you want to?
Tell them.
Okay. I think we got you on. Yes.
I'm out of here, everybody.
Thanks.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for
Thanks for
I'll
commentating.
see you next time.
Super appreciate it. All right.
Bye, Kira.
Oh, you got to take all your candy. Yes. We were given lots of candy by children one at a time throughout the tournament.
It was
so
nice to have all those kids come.
it was super fun.
It reminds me of when we first started. We had Alana, who was 6 years old, and then my girls were 11 and 12.
And they were all
11,
here
12.
tonight.
Yeah, it's really amazing. We have 43 women come.
That's pretty amazing.
And before that, it was like Lisa Shore, Raleigh, and me.
And your
then-
kids,
yeah.
yeah.
Lisa Anderson, that's Bryce's mother.
Okay, yeah.
And Jack's mother.
Uh-huh.
She didn't play until we started
think-
having bells. Love you. And, now look at us.
I
So,
know. And I won't keep you too long, but I just wanted to get you on. Congrats on 6 years. This is such a
Thank
cool
you.
thing. And my husband told me I had to tell you that everything you do here is incredible for bells and everything. He's like, from a distance, she needs to know that more. I know everyone says it, but you
Thanks.
really rock this and are one of the reasons this pinball community is so incredible. So thank you for everything you do.
I appreciate it. I enjoy organizing things. I like playing pinball, too.
That's a good combination. So.
It's really wonderful to... my girls are about to go to college, but
Yeah.
it's been wonderful all these years to spend time together.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. And your kids stay in their room, but here you get them out of their room and you get to know so many different people. One of them wrote their college essay about pinball.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, so it does make a difference in people's lives.
Yeah.
It seems just like a game, but it really can mean a lot more.
It's an incredible community. So if you're interested, please look up the bells and chimes in your area and in Houston. We'd love to have more of you out. And like I said, we have our great space camp coming up too, just in a little bit.
We
So it's a
do.
great time to come out.
There's just a few more spots left. I think we're
Cool.
getting close to the end, but if you
Awesome.
want to register on Match Play, there's 4 different tournaments you have to register for each one that you can go to. So if you can't come on Friday, you can go for
Perfect.
the Saturday, the tournaments on Saturday.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. And congrats on 3rd place as well.
Thank you. Thanks so much for commentating,
Of course. All right.
Okay.
Well,
Thanks,
thank you all
Wormhole.
so much and have a great evening, y'all.